Happy Football Sunday. Today is kickoff for the OU Sooners today. Yesterday was Penn State. So today I'm repping my husband's school today, Boomer Sooner. Wanted to kind of hop on here, let you guys know about my no oil hummus recipe. Now hummus is an amazing tailgate food, amazing football party food, and really this base of a recipe you can add to anything. Today I'm going to be adding some pine nuts, basil, and sun-dried tomatoes. If you want to find this recipe, head over to my website at livefitstudiook.com in the recipe section, but I'm going to walk you through this recipe today. First off, all you need is a food processor and your ingredients. We're going to throw it all together. So right here I have 1 can of drained chickpeas. Then I add 1 whole juice of a lemon. Next, it's kind of up to you. I like garlic, and this stuff is amazing. It's ready to squeeze. You don't have to do anything with it. No oil. Literally, I like 1 nice good squeeze. Next, you have tahini, which you can buy at pretty much any Whole Foods store. Some grocery stores, even Walmart here, starting to get it. One thing is, it does collect oil at the top. So, handy dandy giant spatula here. I'm going to kind of stir in the oil. Just enough to get it incorporated so that when I put my tablespoon in, I don't get all oil or all dry tahini. Tahini is a sesame paste, just gives that hummus a little bit more of a nutty flavor. Now we're gonna have the sesame flavor and roasted pine nuts, but kind of give it that normal creaminess you guys are used to as well without the added oil. So 1 tablespoon and 2 tablespoons. Have to watch or else I pour this all over the counter. Alrighty, throw that into the sink, put the tahini aside. Next, it's kind of here where it comes in your flavors. I'm gonna add some extra toasted pine nuts. All I did was throw some pine nuts in a pan on the stove and roast them for maybe 2 minutes. Throw those in there, save some for topping later. Then I'm gonna throw in some of my basil. Just a pinch or 2 dried basil. Again, I got this at Walmart. It's great. Stays good for a really long time. And lastly, some dried sun-dried tomato. Now, I like to get the ones in a bag because, again, no oil hummus. So I'm just going to throw some of these in there just for a little bit of flavor. Alrighty, give me 2 seconds. I'm going to turn this little food processor on. And when I come back, we'll have fresh, ready to pour out hummus. Welcome back. All right, all I did was pulse that hummus ingredients in the food processor for about 2 or 3 minutes. I did take a taste and add a little bit more sun-dried tomatoes because I like that. Again, you can put anything in this. Remove the pine nuts, basil, and sun-dried tomato. You can add spinach, kale, any flavorants you want. Spices, make it your own. From here, I'm just gonna take the top off, grab my base, which never easy to get them off the food processor. Take out the blades. Scoop that hummus off. You don't want to waste any. And then from there, just scoop it on out into a container. Now this will probably stay good for about 2 weeks. Again, if you're used to buying store-bought hummus, you're gonna miss possibly the oil on top and say, this doesn't look right. Actually, it's a lot more healthy for you. 1 tablespoon of oil has tons of calories that are just empty. They're not good for you. They're just gonna get stored as fat. So why not make this hummus 88 calories a serving instead of 100 or more, possibly up to the 150s and 200s depending what's been put in it by the store. Now what I like to do to kind of make this pretty, because I am going over to my sister-in-law's today for the football pregame or tailgating before we head on over to the game at OU. So I'm gonna put this in the container. Then I'm gonna take my leftover pine nuts, sprinkle them on top. If you have extra, roasted pine nuts are good for anything, especially Italian dishes. And then I'm gonna take some basil and top it on there as well. And then, voila, you are done. Oil-free, fresh, homemade hummus. That's good on anything. Thank you guys so much. Hope to see you back for another video soon.